Hey guys, you want a story? I'll give you a story, a ninja story. Welcome back to the Ninja Story, and today, once again, we are going to be continuing Netflix week with a movie review. So in the last review, I asked you guys Umbrella Academy or Bird Box, and I got a bucket load of requests, and by bucket load, I mean zero, to do neither one. So I had to rephrase it to TV show review or movie review, and more of you guys wanted to see a movie review. People actually responded to that. So today we are going to be reviewing Bird Box. So this is one of Netflix's most popular movies, right next to Extraction with Chris Hemsworth, which I will not be reviewing. I might. We'll see. If I watch Curse in Time, then we'll see what I do. I watched this movie when this was popular in 2018. I liked it back then, so I just wanted to rewatch it, see if maybe the hype surrounding the movie just helped the movie or elevated it, or if it's actually a pretty good movie. After rewatching it, there are some problems. So let's do this. So Bird Box, if you do not know, is on Netflix. It stars Sandra Bullock, Sarah Paulson, Lil Rel Howery, I believe, Danielle McDonald, Trevante Rhodes, John Malkovich, and for some reason, Machine Gun Kelly, because even though he got roasted by Eminem, he still was able to appear in a movie. Uh, so, this movie is about a girl named Mallory, played by Bullock, who is pregnant at the beginning. Well, this movie jumps between present day and past, and pretty much there is a mysterious force that is taking over the population of just Earth. If you look into the sky, then this force will consume you, and you will want to kill yourself and commit suicide, or just harm others, harm yourself, stuff like that. So it's pretty much Sandra trying to survive with two children, and also in the past she's trying to help others survive as well. They're trying to protect her, they're trying to protect others, and all that kind of stuff. So this movie obviously was huge when it came out. I'm pretty sure everyone was talking about this movie. If you guys remember the Bird Box challenge with where you had to blindfold yourself and try and walk around, that was going around, which I did not do because that's dangerous as hell. But I do remember the hype and the talk about this movie. Everyone loved it. This was like the big thing that everyone was talking about. You gotta see Bird Box, it's amazing. And I watched it and I liked it. Sandra Bullock, even after rewatching it, is great. I never know how to pronounce her name. Is it Bullock or Bullock? I don't know. But she does great in the movie throughout the whole thing. She's definitely the best part of this movie. She gives a really good performance. She's able to play this character through a lot of range of emotions. Sometimes she's sarcastic, sometimes she's like depressed, sometimes she's emotional, sometimes she's happy. She's able to, and sometimes very like a lot throughout the movie. She's a very angry character, so Bullock is able to play all those emotions in this one character seamlessly. She's definitely the best part of this movie. Also, I'm gonna say this name. I hope it's right. Trevante Rhodes, as Tom, another really good character. He's kind of like the yeah, I'm big and strong, but I'm also caring, and I care about you, and I care about the child that you have, because in the movie, well, in the past, Bullock is pregnant, so he's like, you know what, I'll be there for you. I'm not sure what happened to your husband. I know your sister had some pretty, like, traumatic things happen to her, so, you know, I'm gonna be there for you. I'm gonna protect you, all that kind of stuff. And it's a good character. And also, when they jump back to present time, and the spoilers for the whole movie, sorry, it's been out for 2 years, spoiler review, when the two end up together in the present day, their chemistry together is really, really good. I'm not sure if I like the romance between them, but them arguing, the way that they act towards the children, they did a really good job playing that relationship. They really seemed like it was real. It seemed like a real relationship going on, and I really liked it. Also, Lil Rel Howery from Get Out, who is the TSA in Get Out, or the comic relief. He's, again, the comedian and also the Arthur in this movie, and I really like this character. He sadly does die. Well, pretty much everyone in this movie dies besides Bullock and the children. But while he was on screen, he does really good comedy, um, and I did really like him. Sarah Paulson is in the movie, but not long at all. She's really only in there for maybe, I don't even know, maybe like 10 minutes. She dies very quickly just to set up this, oh man, uh, Mallory has a dead sister and she witnessed that death and now she's broken up about it, but she's really not in the movie for that long, at all. Uh, and, there's some, other stuff, uh, I don't know, there's the rest of the characters. Oh, wait, I actually will say something. The person who plays Gary, Tom Hollander, not Tom Holland. I think that's his name, Tom Hollander. That's what it looks like. Um, he does a really good job of playing the villain. He enters maybe like around like midway through the second act, but he does a really good. You hate him, like you hate him. He does a really good job playing the villain. He's pretty much a maniac, and it was great to watch. It was a good conflict, and all that. John Malkovich is okay. Um, He didn't really have a character arc. He was still kind of a douchebag till the end, but his fate was done quickly, but also did pack a punch. It was like none of like everyone that they set up had an appropriate end. So, Lil Rel Howery, who was like a coward at the time, steps up and becomes courageous. John Malkovich, who was arrogant towards everyone, stands up for them at the end and saves them. And then we get to probably the most problematic. Well, now we're gonna get on to the next. You know what? I actually want to say one more thing about the good. This movie does look really good. Like the special effects that they use. Well, I'm not sure. I think everything's practical, but the direction, everything, like the cinematography, everything looks really well done. The makeup, everything just looks really well done in this movie. Then we get to the problematic parts. So let's start with some of the performances that I did not like. And those is going to be, well, Jackie Weaver is fine. Just, she really doesn't have to be in the movie at all. But Olympia, who's played by Danielle McDonald, it just kind of, I don't know I don't know why they added her. It just kind of seemed like Mallory needs two kids and she can't have twins, so we're gonna add this other lady so that now she has to protect two kids. But I'm not sure. I don't know. I didn't really like her character that much. And then there is Rosa Salazar, I think her name is, or Lucy, and then Machine Gun Kelly as Felix. Sorry. These two characters can pretty much be written out of this movie entirely. They really did not have to be in this movie at all. Maybe Machine Gun. I think the reason why Machine Gun Kelly was in there is because we have this character, or we're just gonna get this actor who a lot of people know, and so we can bring eyes to this movie. But if you're gonna bring somebody, why would you bring Machine Gun Kelly? Probably the one person that many people hated. This was around the time that Eminem and Machine Gun Kelly were doing their back and forth, and like sending diss tracks to each other and roasting each other and dissing each other, and then Killshot came out and Rap Devil and all that kind of stuff, all that drama. Why would you choose Machine Gun Kelly out of everyone? Uh, he could be written out. Lucy could be written out. Uh, I really feel like Olympia could be written out. Just give Mallory some twins. That's all you have to do. Uh, also, there's a guy named Greg who owns the house that they live in to stay safe. And again, can be written out. He does serve like the, hey, I'm like smart and courageous. I feel like if we look through the security cameras, maybe we'll like see like, oh, maybe if we look through the security cameras, we will see what's going on and we won't get captured and all that kind of stuff. And he dies obviously. But if you wanted to do somebody like in that chair, why didn't you do Machine Gun Kelly, or why didn't you do Lucy? Like you could have done either of them, and that instead they just hang out for a little bit and then they just leave. They just leave. They take the car with them and leave. They're just like, bye. Bye. Go back to your roasting sessions with Eminem. Have fun. Uh, I don't know. Also, the pacing for this movie, it's really all over the place. It's very, very slow at times, and then it drags on and on and on. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, wait a minute, here we go. It's picking up, and then it just drags more and more and more and more and more. And then it's like, oh, here we go. And then it drags. Like, it's all over the place. I know that you want to, like, you don't want this whole movie to be just, here's an action set piece, and here's action, but you don't have to have the relaxation periods last so long, otherwise the viewer is going to get bored. And that's how I felt throughout this movie. I ended up looking at my computer and my phone a little bit too much throughout this movie. Also, the editing is very, very weird at some points. I'm not sure what they were trying to do with it, but I like the parts where they jump between A and B. But A and B, like going back to the present day, going back to past, like all that kind of stuff is good. But the editing in the past is a little weird, and even in the present, it is very weird. The best example that I can give is there's a scene where Mallory enters. I think Mallory comes in to the house, and after Douglas's wife dies or something like that, and then Mallory's like talking to Tom. It's just like, I saw my sister, and like she's never suicidal, and then she just crashes the car and she gets out and gets hit by a bus like willingly, and then I saw this woman. That woman that you saw, she just walked into the burning car and was just she just was talking to her mom, and Douglas goes, no, she wasn't talking to her mom. Her mom has been dead for 10 years. There's no way she was talking to her mom. And then it cuts to just Mallory sleeping. Like, literally about to go to sleep. Like, you just had this very intense, like, about to be kicked up to the next level. Like, oh, here's an argument. Here we go. And then it just cuts to just Mallory in her bed. It's a very weird edit. I don't know. I feel like it's always gonna bother me. I don't know. There's something about it. Also, I feel like the movie is a bit too long. You could really just cut away at least 15 or 20 minutes of this movie, or just cut it out. There doesn't have to be that much talking in the movie. I don't know. There was something about it that really rubbed me the wrong way. So overall, I do want to say that this is a horror movie. So if you guys do want to check it out, just make sure that you are a fan of horror. Or it's more like sci-fi horror thriller kind of. But so, in long story short, Sandra Bullock is great. Trevante Rhodes is great. Lil Rel Howery is great for how long he's in the movie. The performances are across the board fine. Across the board, just average. but there's some stuff behind the scenes that I think they really messed up on. It's pretty long, pacing's all over the place, editing needs to get better. I really don't feel like there should be a sequel to this movie. Overall, it was entertaining, I will say, but I've definitely seen a lot better. I do think it. I'm not sure why this movie was hyped up that much. I don't know. I feel like this is just a very average movie. I just feel like it's just okay. Okay, Bird Box is just okay, and that's why I'm going to give it a C+. Alright, so that's my review of Bird Box. Thank you guys for watching, and tomorrow we are going to be reviewing both seasons of a show that I really enjoy, and I'm not sure a lot of people have seen it, so it's probably not going to give them any views, but we are going to be looking at Mr. Iglesias. So if you guys are ready for that, leave a comment down below. Do you guys like Bird Box? Please let me know. I'm not sure. There was some stuff about it that just, I guess, didn't appeal to me. But let me know what you guys thought. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And remember, the story is always right. Adios.